matter. Okay. I'm trying to figure out a new way so I don't have to use Alexa. She's very troublesome. She's a naughty gal. All right. If you're just tuning in here for the first time, welcome in, yeah. The first 3 minutes really are just a verbal warm-up and me to put a poll in. Put a poll in. See, that's why I have to do the warm-ups here. A big black bug bits a big black bear, and a big black bug drew blood. See, it's that easy. And I got it. And then I red leather, yellow leather. That's how I operate. I get the apparatuses in and out. And YouTube really only sends me 40 to 60 people max per 30 minutes because they don't trust me. I don't know why. Maybe they were talking to my ex-wives. I'm not totally sure. Regardless, the first 3 minutes are basically me time before they open the floodgates to the most amount of people they'll open to the entire stream. So if I'm smart, between like minutes 250 and 310, if I had like a celebrity here, that would be the time to show it to try to keep that engagement high. But typically I'm answering a question or somebody's just like, hi. And I'm like, hello back. How goes it? What's your favorite thing to grill? What's your favorite name for a stuffed animal? You know, shit like that. But we need a poll. Let's go with a poll. Best papa gift. You know, because El Hombre, Thai, peace and quiet. What else could you get, Dad? Baseball tickets? Sporting event tickets. Brunch. Dinner out. Let's see if it, yes. Okay, cool. We're live with that. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, sorry. Just doing the vocal warm-ups here. And then you left. I couldn't even say hello, really. You know, it's such a small window in time, but hello there. Oh, I say hi back. Sorry about that. I was just prepping today's poll, and I was doing my alliteration speeches. A big black bug bits a big black bear, and a big black bug drew blood. How's the weather where you're at? How you feeling? If you had to grade your current mood on a scale, what would it be? Would the scale be broken? Or would it be pretty adequate? Would it be like a 7? Hello, Carver, what's happening? Good. A good is probably a 7, an 8? I love that very much. I'm a C+. I'm much better than I was yesterday. So maybe a B+. How about a B+? Fucking shit. Let's break that report card. Let's light it on fire. Light it on fire, the report card. Have you ever manipulated a report card? That's a great question. I have. I've totally done that. Thank you so much for the emojis. I am truly grateful. I am nutty, and you can be nutty with me. Christian, hello. Another one. What's happening? Tell me your favorite color. If you could see any concert front row and center, who would you want to see? That's a great question for you lovely people. Is it Taylor Swift? Maybe it's something totally crazy. Maybe it's the Smurfs Live. I don't know. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Green's a great color. I'm a midnight blue kind of guy. That's my jam. That's my favorite color. It's just something I've liked for years. I had a car. One of my first cars was midnight blue, and I just fucking love it. It's great. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out music here. I'm trying to do the YouTube music instead of Alexa because Alexa's not very nice. Hey, Quanos. I'm guessing for how do I pronounce that name, but I like it. I like Quanos. It's like Thanos, but it's more quantum, right? Thank you so much for the emojis. If you don't mind, I would love some thumbs up. It's free to do. Last I checked, it's totally free, and I will ring the cowbell for you. I do like the thumbs up. Somehow I lose them, though. When this goes public, I lose thumbs. I don't know, like thumbs get broken off. Maybe we have gambling debts to the mafia. I'm not quite sure. But I'm grateful for the emojis. Thank you so much, Holly. I appreciate that. It's a lot of apathy and heartache. Quanos, hello again. Again, I'm going to call you Quanos. I hope you don't mind. If that's how you say it, then bonus points for me. I would love that. Again, let's get those thumbs up. Let's get one thumbs up so I don't feel quite as lonely as I do on Father's Day. I am a father. Happy Father's Day. I'm here to answer any questions you have about life, space, or just the continuum of humanity. I am here to guide you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to make you feel less alone. Just let me know if you have any quandaries. Ah, we got a thumbs up. I am grateful for that. I don't know how you remove them, but they've been removed on me this last week. If I've had one big takeaway from the week, it's that you can remove a thumb, and YouTube's okay with it. Anyway, thanks for the like. Oh, I don't even have a dog down here. I didn't have to censor it. If we get to 2, you'll get the full ring. I guarantee it. Alrighty, Roo. How's everybody's Father's Day? Do we have any dads on the chat? I don't think so, but I'd love to. I'd shout you out. I'd shout you out loud, like Kiss once said. I do have a new game as well. It's signed, sealed, and delivered to me. I've received it. I'm the recipient of a new game. Henceforth, you're the recipient as well, because we can play it. Let me just move some electronics here. I have not broken the seal on it. It is quite fresh. It is quite sealed. I hope it's quite triumphant. It is a new, shinier, more bolder version of Would You Rather. Oh, we got a second thumb. Oh, what's going on, Lijo? How you feeling? What's your favorite sports team? If it's MLS, that's fine. Let me know. Is it Manchester United? That's for the second thumb. Thank you so much for the second thumb. We have 2 thumbs and we have 2 hands. Is it fate, a coincidence, or kismet? I think it's all the above. Yeah, football. What's your favorite team? That would be your favorite sport. Either way, there's no wrong answers here. I tried to break the seal with my paddle, my cowbell paddle. That's incorrect. Silly nutty. I am a little bit nutty. You can call me nutty. You can call me Mr. Butters. Call me anything you want. We're breaking the seal on Would You Rather. We have a Would You Rather game, but I feel like this will be better. It can't be much worse than the other one. The other ones are kind of lame. But we're going to try it. We're going to open it up. We're going to break the seal. Even if it's just me playing, it's fine. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's Father's Day. I am grateful for you hanging out or not. Even if it's just me and my thoughts, I'm here. Maybe somebody watches it later. There's a lot of shit in this game. Like a lot of extra shit. A lot of unnecessary shit. What are these? Pogs? Anybody remember Pogs? You have the slammer. Oh, I fucking love the emojis. I know. YouTube hates me. I don't know. That's the question I ask every day. Why does nobody watch me? Why does YouTube not push me out? I don't know. If you can figure that out, I will give you 2% of my wealth moving forward. There's categories. Cursed, epic, XO, go deep. Sounds very sexual. We're not going to play the board game. We're just going to get the actual questions. And maybe somebody watches this later and appreciates it. It doesn't really push that out either. So we're just going to be optimistic, and we're going to try to love the journey instead of the destination the best we can. And maybe, just maybe, the universe aligns with the amount of work and effort I've put into this whole ordeal. And someday, it will come to fruition and come to pass, and it'll be epic and triumphant. All these things I know it will be. See, and now we're down to 0. And that's not even going to faze me. You know what? We're going to fact find and discover this new game. And we're going to do it with or without people. It's fine. It's Father's Day. I am a dad. I feel bad for you. Thank you. I feel bad for myself sometimes too. But not so much today, because I actually got probably 5-6 hours of sleep, which is way more than I'd been getting. I'd been getting 3-4 hours of sleep. So yesterday's live stream, that was difficult. That was a tough one. But I feel so much more engaged and enthralled and enlisted, right? We'll do all the ins. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thanks for the emoji. Oh, we got a 3rd like. Holy balls. That's amazing. You know what? Oh, Tiger Bro, what's happening? Woo! Tiger Bro, how you doing? Cowbell. And, now I already played just the 2 of us because there was 2 of us, but now it's just the 3 of us. So let's just pretend every time he says, just the 2 of us, it's like, just the 3 of us. Hi, Tiger Bro. What's happening? What's going on? How's it Father's Day? Are you eating anything fun? Anybody having steaks? Anybody grilling out? So far, the only thing I've eaten, and that was after my workout, not a flex, no pun intended. I made breakfast sausages in the oven. And I'd never made them in the oven before, and they were delicious. The dog I have right now, Faith, the Bernese Mountain Dog, who does not like the basement. She's very afraid of it for some reason. She's probably upstairs eating rugs and slippers and such. She is upstairs, but she was enjoying them too. We shared. It's delicious. After the stream, I'm probably going to cry a little. That's a normal thing for me with YouTube. No problem. Don't feel bad for me. It's just who I am as a 42-year-old man. and I will probably check email, and then I might grill. I've got some nice brats and hot dogs for just me because my lady's in Utah, which is just, it's fine. It's just the two of us. It's you, me, and the Bernese Mountain Dog. My gift, I gift my dad a baby dog. Okay, cool, Tiger Bro. What kind of dog? That's awesome. I gotta go. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you haven't, like, subscribe, follow, whatever. But hopefully you come back. I'm usually live every day at 3 p.m. to crickets. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tiger Bro, thank you so much, man. What kind of dog? What kind of baby dog? What kind of puppy? Are you guys gonna eat anything fun today? Love you too. I appreciate that. I'm grateful for the love. Seriously, please come back. You'll be one of the few. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Maybe it's Oasis. Maybe the reason people don't want to watch is because of the Oasis symbol in back. I get it. I get it. You see an Oasis printed off album cover, alternate album cover, mind you, and you're like, no, heebie-jeebies. I don't want a part of that. I get it. Okay, this is a new game, Tiger Bro. I got a new rendition of Would You Rather, if you can see it. Is the music too loud or is it okay? Feel free to comment. I'm trying something new. I'm trying it from my laptop. Might be a tad high. I just don't like screaming over there for Alexa, and I don't like Alexa anyway. Why is your name Nutty Butter? Because I'm nutty and my last name is Butter. So, yeah. We're all a little nutty. I'm a little cuckoo. I'm a little wacko. You know what I mean? Maddox, Batson. You know what I mean? It's just it's just who I am. I'm a little bit nutty. I'm a little bit butter. You know, I'm buttery nutty. But that would be a little weird to say. So Nutty Butter 111. It just kind of happened. I'm like, what's the most ridiculous thing I can ponder right now for a name? Oh, Nutty Butter 111. Why not? Let's go. The price was right. Nobody had it. And it evolved to what it is today, which is 125 days in a row making a comedic sketch and very little loyalty or friendships. But that's okay. All right, he's gone, so we can get down to business. Would you rather, new edition, new to me because just got it, broke the seal, Tiger Bro, broke the seal earlier. Let's give it a shot. Would you rather always get food stuck in your teeth or occasionally find teeth stuck in your food? Oh my God, that's sick. Wow. We went from like rated G to like alarming. G to alarming, folks. Would you rather? Brand new game we've got. The old one I did not like, so we got a new one. We'll see how this goes. Would you rather always get food stuck in your teeth? Yeah, that one's the winner. Or occasionally find teeth stuck in your food. That one's totally fucking... Who would want teeth stuck in your food? Have you ever been to a restaurant where you're like, oh, please pass the collard greens? There's a tooth in it? This Caesar salad is electric, but oh my gosh, there's a canine in it. What? Where'd my wisdom teeth go? Oh, it's in my ravioli bowl. What the fuck? What? That was a wild card of a question. Unbelievable people at Would You Rather. The correct answer is always get food stuck in your teeth. Who cares? They make floss. Oh, I love the emojis. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I also haven't seen my daughter in a long time, if you want to bring that up. Yeah, I'm well aware that there are subscribers and nobody ever watches the live streams. I do understand that. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's just my life. I'm 42. This is what I do full time. I probably put in 60, 80 hours a week in between live streaming and creating original content. And I have nothing to show for it. Probably $8,000 deep in the whole process, not allocating for my time whatsoever, just the resources in which I've spent, like buying games like Would You Rather. Any hooser, would you rather never miss a flight, so you won't miss it, you can't miss it, even if you're sick, you're going to be on that flight, or never have layovers? I don't know. I mean, that one's kind of lame. Would you rather never miss a flight or never have layovers? I mean, I guess if I'd rather never miss a flight. I think that would be more detrimental to my inhabitants, wouldn't you? Like, if I had to get to London and I was late or hungover, somehow, some way, the universe would make sure I got on that flight. I think I'd rather have that than no delays. I think it was delayed for 8 hours. That sucks balls, but at least I'm going to make that flight. Tiger Bro, my dad is 43. Well, yeah, we're very close, him and I, in age. 42. He probably looks more youthful than I do. The years have really caught up to me. all the travel, all the drinking, all the gambling, all the live streaming. I wasn't even white-haired until I started live streaming on YouTube. Now it's, just think, if I live stream on YouTube for another month, like consecutively, come Christmas time, I'll look like Santa. Like, it won't even be funny. It's a real thing. YouTube knows how to waste my energy. Anyway, we're not being negative today. We're being optimistic and we're being positive. It's Father's Day. We're here to play games and enjoy each other's company. I'm here to answer any questions you have about life, relationships, money, currency of the heart, things of that degree. Anything you have in your little brains, I'm happy to evolve and water for you. Okay. Would you rather every kiss feel as exciting as the first kiss? Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one. I'm trying to figure out a new song. Like I said, I'm not, oh gosh. I'm not quite up on the full MacBook Pro cohesions. You know what I mean? The cohesion of doing this and this in hopes of finding a song that I'd like to hear. I love Maddox Batson. Hey, hi, how's it going? What are you having for dinner? Oh no, let's do this. I think by doing this, it's going to really veto. I'm going to get one of those copyright strikes, but joke's on them, because I don't have many subscribers and I'm long ways from getting monetized. I have a better chance of winning the Powerball lottery than I do getting monetized in the next 6 months. So I say, fuck it. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy the time we have together. Nothing's guaranteed. Tomorrow is a fucking eternity away. Today is a gift. Today is a present. So let's get down the spinners with Rubber Band Man. Nobody knows. Tiger Bro, get out. Okay. Don't know. Okay, would you rather every kiss feels as exciting as the first kiss? That magic, that wonder, that just like that hurricane of feelings, right? Is she gonna kiss me back? Do I put in too much tongue? Is it too little tongue? Does she want me to kind of open my eyes a little earlier than I usually do to hopefully have an eyeline lock situation? What is it? What is it going to be, right? Like the majestic nuances, the nudity of it, the nudity of it. Okay. Every first date feel as comfortable as the 20th. Okay, so you're just relaxed. Okay, so this is the either or, right? Every kiss feels as exciting as the first kiss. So it's magical, it's wondrous, it's all that shit. And then every first date feels like the 20th date, meaning it's relaxing, you're at ease. At that point, you've probably done the deed a few dozen times, hopefully. You know each other. You're not quite at the poop with the door open scenario of life, but you definitely have ripped ass. Whether or not you blamed the cat for it or had the shower on while you did it, you still have busted ass if it's been the 20th date. I don't know. I think the kiss. I think there's something magical about a first kiss. You don't know if it's going to go well. You don't know if there's going to be a magnetism about it. I think that would be more important. I kind of like the uncomfortableness of a first date, personally. I kind of like the, am I saying too much? Am I not saying too much? Are they into me? Are they checking their phone? Are they like going to ghost me? I kind of like that. I would rather have every kiss feel like the first kiss, the wondrous part of it. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, Tiger Bro, you are. Well, maybe he's single by choice. Let's be nice to one another. I mean, we're literally, the three of us were a tripod, so we should just get along. Otherwise, we'll fall over. That's what happens when 2 out of the 3 legs aren't standing on their own. So we'll just try to be nice to one another, right? All right. Ugh. I don't like that one. The questions are more meatier than the previous questions, though. So I don't hate that. All right. Would you rather grow a unicorn horn? That's a unique perspective. Okay. So I'd have a unicorn horn right there. Bow. Or have a scaly lower body like a mermaid. Wow. How much marijuana did they smoke while they were writing this? I could totally do better. I think I would go personally with the unicorn horn, personally, because you'd be the only person with the unicorn horn. And you already have like a given Halloween costume every year. You don't have to do any thought. You just put on a little like, what is that, little glitter? a little pink, a little rainbow shit, and like you're a unicorn. You're a human unicorn. I think that would be badass, man. Like you'd have just one horn sticking out, otherwise a scaly lower body like a mermaid. I mean, would it help you swim? Would there be any benefit at all to having a lower body extremity that's scaly? I don't think so. Unless you could swim. Unless it's very... Who's that superhero that is in the water? The guy that DC Comics just didn't do any services to. Forgot his name. I don't know. I'm going to think of it later. But the guy in the water, the fucking sea god, whatever. Are you like him? I don't know. I would definitely go with a unicorn horn. I think it'd be great. Animal quiz, Tiger Bro. Your wish is my command. I just want to do one more of these real quick because I like to read sometimes, you know. But we'll do the animal quiz next. I promise. I just want to do one more. It's Father's Day. Okay. Would you rather your bag? The Midwest comes out when I say bag. Your bag is never too heavy, or all your showers are a perfect temperature. What would you rather have? Would you rather have your bag is never too heavy or all your showers are the perfect temperature? I think, to me, when I shower, I like the extremities. I like the extremisms of the hot to the cold. So when I first get into a shower, I like it to boil my skin like I'm trying to make deviled eggs, right? I want that fierce heat. I want to feel bubbles on my skin and my hair kind of burning. So I want that feeling. And then when I end the shower, when I get ready to leave the shower, I want to feel cold so then I don't miss being in the shower anymore. Does that make sense? So I like to feel warm and fuzzy, if not overheated in the beginnings of the shower. And then I like to get like uncomfortably cold, like an igloo. So it's like, gosh, I'm glad I'm out of there. And I like to do that cold, terrible feeling for like 63 seconds-ish, give or take. Kind of like a free cold plunge, a non-celebrity issued cold plunge. Like a Kohler or whatever, whoever the fuck makes showers, a Menards cold plunge. Yeah, I would like that because I want to keep that because that's for me. So I would go, even though I don't care, I don't give a shit if a bag is heavy or light or whatever, because I have never met a grocery bag that I couldn't lift. I used to be 6'4", I'm 6'2" because the evolution of mankind is cruel. Your body shrinks, your spine shrinks. It's fucking science, and I hate science. Yeah. So I would have to go with the bag, even though I don't give a shit about that. Hello, Spring Ass. Yes. Hi, Tiger Bow. We are going to play the animal game, Guess in 10. We're filling up here. Hunter, hello. Hi. What is everybody eating for dinner? Is anybody having sweet potatoes or twice-baked potatoes or hash browns? Something potato-esque. Somebody's got to be eating something with potatoes. I can feel it in the ether. I can feel Idaho looking down on us and grinning. There's got to be somebody, maybe a souffle or a dumpling soup. There's got to be a potato-oriented dinner collage happening somewhere. I don't know. Potatoes were just on my brain. They were dancing. But that would not be an Animal Planet Guess in 10 because a potato is not an animal. Could it be if you planted it and put arms in it? Possibly. A walking potato? Now, a walking potato sounds like an invitation to a party to me. Like we're just walking in and Mr. Potato's there, Mrs. Potato, Mistress Potato. What would Mistress Potato be wearing? I bet a dominatrix outfit. Could you imagine a dominatrix? Oh, Disco Inferno. Dominatrix outfit on a potato. I sure can. But my mind is, well, it's nutty. It's nutty, folks. That sounds like a traumatic party. You know, a pro potato? Did I just manifest you, or did you change your name just for the topic of conversation? Wow, what a Sputnik joke. I love that. Fucking great. I didn't even see you there. I just thought potatoes for some reason. I did. I am a Scorpio. Sometimes I can predict the future, just not my own, because that would be cruel, and then I would have money, and what would be the fun of doing anything if you could relax every once in a while? I can't live like that. I can't be relaxed. I always got to look over my shoulder, past my headband to see who's behind me. You know what I mean? The ghosts, the spirits, the voices, they talk to me. Anyway, potatoes. That's so fucking crazy. Dawson, we're just talking about various forms of potatoes. And I was talking about that before the Mr. A Pro Potato came in. Mind-boggling that I was on the topic of potatoes and you've entered the building here. Oh, thank you so much, Dawson. I appreciate the likes, the subscribes, the follows, all that good shit. We do have a fourth like, and you know what that means? That means cowbell time, so plug your ears. Woo! To 4 likes. I love it. What a Father's Day gift I'm getting today, folks. I am grateful. Thank you so much. That does mean a lot to me. It is my currency, as it were. They are free to do, last I checked, to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom. Oh, thank you. Japanha. God, how do I say that? Japana. Japana? Can I improvise that? But thank you so much. Even if it's sarcastic, I appreciate you. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. A Pro Potato. If you are a father, happy Father's Day to you as well. I appreciate that. Animal quiz. Yep, Tiger Bro, we're right there. A promise is a promise is a promise. And I have 2 pinkies, and I double pinky promised them. I think you didn't see the inside of the card. Or maybe you just did. Did I reveal it? Sheep. So we'll get a different card because of my apathy. Not really my apathy, but my indiscretion, right? I was very loosey, topsy-turvy with it. To be one day. Oh, a potato? Yeah, a potato. If you could be any vegetable, or rather any starch, what would you be? I think the only answer is potato. If you could have a potato just one way for the rest of your life, this is not would you rather, this is just my chaotic, crazy-ass brain. If you could just have one form of potato for the rest of your life, what kind of potato would you be? I think most would go baked or French fries. I think the masses would say French fries. My pro potato choice would be sweet potato. I would really like the sweet potato because I can add caramel or caramel, however you say it, based on your IQ, and marshmallows. I love marshmallows pretty much in anything. Like I put marshmallows in my pillowcases and I wake up and feel refreshed. And I want Rice Krispie treats in the morning. It's chaotic in this brain, guys. If you haven't figured that out, it's a mess. I don't invite anybody to really go and explore this brain. It's too much. I am a donor, I believe, on my driver's license. But I hope they don't dissect my brain. They'd be very like, how did this guy live past 42? This guy's insane. This guy's criminal. And how did he not become YouTube famous? He's so hilarious to himself. Okay. I know, sacrifice the lion. Yeah, I'm eating potato. What kind of potato? Yeah, that's the question. If you could have one kind of potato done one way for the rest of your life, is it hash browns? Is it twice baked? Is it scalloped? What kind of potato? So many questions. I'd say roasted or baked potatoes. They are versatile and taste the best. A pro potato would know. That's a pro-choice move, pro potato. I love that. That's a great get. I'm going to still stick with sweet potato because I love the carbs, man. I just love the sweet potato allegedly has a lot of health benefits. But I put in, you know what I do? I take something healthy and I fucking shit on it. Just like my salads, dude. I love putting, like if I'm at a salad bar, I go apeshit. I put beets and like cottage cheese. I'm a French and ranch salad dressing guy. I like them both. I like the tangy and the sweet. It's just the yin and yang, bro. Like that's what I'm about. I like pickles on the side, but not pickles touching a salad. I guess once in a while, I'll cut up some Clausens and put it in a salad. I like cucumber, tomato, preferably the little round tomatoes. I like the burst in my mouth, like a healthy gusher, right? Remember the Gushers flavor profile? I'm a fan of that. Banana peppers, if they have it. They rarely do. But the French and the ranch and some croutons. Not a lot of croutons. I'd rather have some bread than croutons, personally. Do I cook a pro potato? Well, I made a mean breakfast sausage this morning in the oven. I baked it for the first time ever. And I'm going to attempt to grill after this. So no, not really. I'm a rudimentary cooker at best. I'm a survivalist when it comes to food preparation. If I could do anything, like if I win Powerball tomorrow, which I do stand by, I have a better chance of winning the Powerball than I would be making it on YouTube or getting paid for this. One of the first things I'd do is I'd hire a chef, and I would just get rid of all the bullshit, and they'd tell me what to eat and when, along with a nutritionist, personal trainer, all that shit. Like, I don't want to think about it, and I bet I would lose a shit ton of weight. I just don't want to even have, like, the variables around me. I don't want, like, cornflakes or, like, frosted animal cookies with sprinkles on top. I love those, especially the pink ones. I don't want that even to be an option for me. I just want them to say, this is when you're eating and this is what I'm giving you. And I'd be like, okay. And then like the fucking personal trainer would be like, okay, time to work out. This is what we're doing. I'm going to make sure your form's right so you don't die, because I'm at the age where that's possible. And I'd probably get in some serious fucking shape, and I'd love it. Am I okay, Tiger Bro? Probably not. I don't know if I'm ever okay, but this is what happens when you give me more than 5 hours of sleep in a night. I'm actually quite with it and overstimulated. I feel very sensical today. Yesterday I felt very sluggish, wasn't really coherent because I was so tired. And today, like I said, 5 hours and I feel like a new human being. It's wondrous. Hey, Pro Potato, I love your energy, man. I think you should definitely stick with YouTube. I appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Just be consistent with your live streams. Sure do. Maybe you'll hire a professional chef one day. I would love it. I'd love it. I just don't want to think. I don't want to think about it. My lady cooks the majority of the meals, but she just... I'm consistently inconsistent. Like, that's in all my shit. And that's very true and accurate. But But I'm like, I'm on a diet, right? Here's what she'll do. She'll be like, okay, cool, I respect that. And she'll make like 1 or 2 meals that are healthy-ish. And then like the weekend comes and she'll make fucking fudge brownies. And I'll be like, why are you making fudge brownies? Well, you don't have to eat it. And she is not an overeater like I am. I have no self-control pretty much on anything or every avenue in my life. And she can have 1 brownie and then not have any more ever. And I can't do that. To me, the portion is the pan, right? I am full when the food runs out. Like, that's how I exist. And that's why I look like this, right? So it doesn't matter my workout routine. That's why, like, if I have somebody just be like, fuck you, this is what we're having. It fits on 1 plate, deal with it. Yeah, okay, Tiger Bro. We'll do guess and 10 for you, buddy. Thanks for your patience. Again, if you've never played, if you're watching this for the first time, at later times, if it's not stricken down by YouTube and their copywritten rules, which is such a sack of shit. I watched a YouTube short yesterday of Eminem songs, and you're telling me fucking Eminem isn't copywritten, you fucks? But yet, if I play Billy Ocean's Caribbean Queen, you're gonna flag my live stream, which 6 people total were on? Fuck you, YouTube. Anyway, okay. We have clues, buzzwords, and facts. We have 3 categories to help you fact find your way to guessing the correct animal in 10 questions or less, or 10 helpful hints. How about that? Again, clues, buzzwords, and facts. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Everybody's ready. The most helpful in our purview is the clue. So I'm going to give the first clue. It is, I mostly feed on grass and other plants. Okay. So again, the first clue, I mostly feed on grass and other plants. All right. We'll add that with a buzzword. Let's go. I don't quite like giving the most obvious of the buzzwords. That's if we're really stuck. So I'm going to give the medium buzzword, and I'm going to say snow. So think about snow in your noggins there, your dome. A Pro Potato. Yep. So we got snow as your buzzword. We've got your first clue is I mostly feed on grass and other plants. And I'll give you a factoid too. Facts are usually shit, and it's about domestication. Ooh, that's a tough word to say. Domestication. About whether it can be in your house or not living with you. How about that? And this one can be. That's a first. I should ring the cowbell for that. Oh, we got a 5th like. Holy shit. We got a total fist. Thanks for fisting me, guys. We got 5 likes. Oh my God, that's amazing. We had 4 yesterday, and then I put it on public view, and one of those likes got removed. So I don't know if that means somebody thumbs down it, and then you lose one. That could be it. Holy shit, it's all coming together on Father's Day in June. Holy shit, I didn't know that. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes total sense. If you have 5 of something and you lose one, that's 4. And you have 4 of something and you lose one, that's 3. Boo! Okay. In review, this one can live with you. It can be domesticated. It mostly feeds on grass and other plants, and it is snow-related. A bunny is not, but a bunny is a good guess, actually. A terrific guess. Let's go with the second clue. It is a little bit of a stumper. That's kind of a pun. But that didn't really help it. Stumper would be more thumper, which would be bunny, which Tiger Bro guessed, and that is not right. Second clue. I use my hooves to dig for food in the snow. They have hooves. Snow is related is getting me confused. Well, you got to think of when does snow usually hit in most states in the United States? What kind of months? And what kind of things do we celebrate in those seasons in which it may or may not snow? I'm trying to be helpful without giving you the whole thing, right? Trying to be a fatherly supporter of this. So in review, the two clues, the blue clues, I mostly feed on grass and other plants. I use my hooves to dig for food in the snow. The buzzword is snow, so now we know snow, and it can live with you. It can be domesticated, which would throw me off. That would be the clue, the fact, rather, it's a fact. The fact that would be like, what the fuck? What do you mean it could live with me? Because once you know this animal, you'd be like, that can live in my living room? Like, I can have one as a pet? That's kind of cool and messed up. But it says can be domesticated. It is a herbivore, which means I believe only eats herbs and greens and shit, which is probably what I should do. I should be a herbivore. I think it eats more than salt and pepper. I think it does more than garlic powder, cayenne pepper. I think it eats leafy greens. It is a herbivore. It is a mammal. We'll give you the second buzzword. If you want the third clue, I will happily give you the third clue, but that should really cement your way through to figure out this majestic animal that could live with you. I would love to go over to somebody's house for a house party and they have one of these in their living room and they're just feeding it fucking candy or something. That'd be brilliant. Oh, herbs, herbivore. Just feeding it herbs. Just feeding it paprika. Sticking with the sheep. It is not a sheep. It is not a mole or a mole if you are eating a Hispanic dish. The third and final clue. Santa's sled is pulled by me. I think that should really hammer home what this could be domesticated animal is. Who are you? I mostly feed on grass and other plants. I use my hooves to dig for food in the snow. Fuck me. Santa's sled is pulled by me. It is not a raccoon. That would be funny if Santa's sleigh was led by raccoons. They'd be so distracted by dumpsters. It would be uncanny. Kids would never get their gifts. It would be a sad affair. Buzzwords: mammal, snow, antlers. Facts: Arctic, herbivore, four-legged, and can be domesticated. It's obvious. Never would have gotten deer from those hints. Yeah, that was a good one. It is a reindeer. It is a reindeer, ladies and gentlemen. Or just gentlemen, whatever you are, whatever you want to call yourself. And that's the can be domesticated. Could you imagine? Like you mentioned, you got your dad a puppy, which you didn't even say what kind of puppy it was, which is fine. They're just feelings. Maybe they'll grow back. Maybe they won't. Could you imagine living in a world or an existence where you got your dad for Father's Day a fucking reindeer? Be like this game that Nutty Butter 111 plays said I could domesticate it. Like you can live in the house with us. It's a reindeer. I mean, it might have to leave for 2 weeks in the winter to help Santa Claus, but fuck, here's a reindeer, Dad. Something you've always wanted, something better than a tie, right? I do believe they make reindeer steaks as well. Like you can eat reindeer. Reindeer is a real animal. Like I've seen them. I don't know if I've ever eaten reindeer. And then there's different games too, reindeer games. That was a famous movie that I don't recall. I think that was a little dark though. Well, this would be a good song to see if we get flagged for. This is the Bee Gees, More Than a Woman, from 1976, maybe? I'm guessing. That's a guess. But more. Well, we got reindeer. I'll do one more before we go, but I'm going to check the poll, and I might screw off a little bit, but we'll see. We're coming to a conclusion where, like I said, I usually end it, cry a little bit internally, sometimes outward, and then figure out what I'm going to do for the remainder of my day. I think I'm going to watch a movie. After I grill out and cry a little, I think I'm going to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. I downloaded it today. It was only $4.99 from Amazon Prime to own, not to rent, to own. I think I've had 5 or 6 different copies of Rocky Horror Picture Show through my lifespan. And last one I bought, this Hispanic woman in La Hacienda, California, stole and gave to her daughter and then never gave back. I'm on to you, Rose. I called her Rose. I forgot her real name, but I called her Rose. and she has it, or her kids has it, or they sold it at a flea market for $0.25. Either way, I downloaded it for $4.99. What a steal. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fuck yeah, love that movie. So that was the reindeer. I want to do one more Would You Rather. Let's just, you know what? It's Father's Day. We'll get there. I'm for sure going to be done in less than 20 minutes. For sure. Unless a parade of people come storming in and they're like, we want the nutty, we want the nutty, we want the nutty. And I'll perform, of course. I can't let down a parade of people, for sure. But it's not really looking that way. It never really looks that way. The biggest gusto we get is, again, between two minutes 50 seconds and 3 minutes 10 seconds. That is the eclipse. That is the pinnacle. That is the peak. That is the climax of individuals coming into the stream. I don't know why it is. They want to give me all the meat at one time and see how much I can devour in one flavor profile. And the answer is usually 2 or 3. We had this one. Okay. Would you rather share a twin bed with your spouse forever? I mean, that's probably going to be a no. The other one would have to be really shitty for me to vote the other way, because I'm a large person. I'm a big boy. I barely fit on a twin bed by myself. And my lady wouldn't appreciate that. So would you rather share a twin bed with your spouse forever? If you're not married, it can just be your significant other or your imaginary person that you're with. Or share a toothbrush. Sharing a toothbrush is gross. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm at that age where it doesn't really fucking matter to me. I would share a toothbrush before I would limit myself on a bed. Because one of us is getting pushed off every fucking night, guaranteed. Because of my stature, right? And even though I eat like a child and I love cake and baked goods, these shoulders are fucking strong. And like I could accidentally push her off the bed. And then what happens? Maybe she hurts herself, and then like the cops come and it's a whole ordeal. And I would never want to hurt anybody, but I'm big and it's a small bed. So I'm going to go sharing a toothbrush. Call me crazy. Call me nutty. It's fine. I'd rather share a toothbrush if that's my spouse. Just soak it in hot water every time. Yeah, I didn't even think about the hot water. A pro potato was a pro move there. Yeah. I never even thought. My brain doesn't escalate to remedies. It just goes with options and what would be the easiest, most convenient way for me to exist. But yeah, you could totally boil the toothbrush. That's a great idea. Great idea. Perhaps you could change the head of the toothbrush occasionally as well. Yeah, I like that. Would you rather anonymously donate a lot of money to charity? So anonymously, like you get no cred for it, no credit, no street cred. You still get the tax write-off though. But you could donate, if you had millions of dollars, you could donate to Make-A-Wish Foundation. That would be a great one. Or mine, if I ever get recognized by YouTube or other ways or methods, or win the Powerball. I've said it now 3 times. Maybe that'll be luck and that'll happen. Who knows? You never know. I would donate a lot of money to Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Dane County. That's in Wisconsin, but they are a national company. I would love to do that, charity. So would you rather anonymously donate a lot of money to charity or volunteer and get to know the people that benefit from your help? If I believe totally within my heart, if you have the ability to help somebody in need, you have the responsibility to do so. What that means is if I can help you in any way, I have that responsibility that I should. So with that being said, I would like to know the people I'm helping. I always wanted to be a big brother or work with the special needs. I just haven't been able to do it. I haven't done it. There are years of my life I could have done it and I should have, and I just didn't. But I would rather have that. I'd rather have that personal connection to another human being than just write them a blank check for just to say good luck. Like I'd rather be there helping them and maybe taking them to sporting events, playing catch with them if it's a Big Brothers Big Sisters thing. Disinfecting a toothbrush. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pro potato. You've really thought about this. I applaud you. Headbands off to you, sir. Assuming you're a sir. I'm guessing you're a sir. Yeah. I mean, no disrespect in that way. You know, just a guess. You don't know. And then, like I've alluded to many, many times, the phone is a small piece of equipment for me. It's difficult for me to see thumbnails and things of that nature. So I'm doing the best I can with what I got. We will do, if you're still on, Tiger Bro, if you're still on, we will play one more Guess in 10, Animal Edition. There are other editions. I can't remember the other editions, but this is it's a super fun game. I really have transitioned from reading the semi-steamy romance novels that I write, 3 to 5 minute takes of them, to playing these games, which I like the games because it's more interactive than my steamy shit, and it takes me significantly less time because writing is easy for me to do, but it's time consuming if I want to write a short story. I need a shout out, Tiger Bro. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, please welcome Tiger Bro. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Get your ones out, your 5s, your 10s, your 20s. Get your 50s, your 100s. Tiger Bro's coming. Now I need a drink. That was my strip club voice. Oh. I did apply one time to be an MC at a strip club because I had a mobile DJ business at the age of 14. True story. I had it for about 10 years. And then I just moved around the United States so much that I couldn't do it. It was so cumbersome and heavy to lift all the equipment by myself. I couldn't rely on others to help me. And so I had to sell it off for like pennies on the dollar. But that would have been so bitchin' to be an MC and play the music, cue the music at a strip club. Fuck, it would have been so much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage. Diamond, put your hands together. Red light special right now. Buy one dance, get one for free, guys. Come on, get that money out. $20, get you 2 dances. I think I would have been all right with it. You know, there's a lot of things that if I would have put forth full effort, I think I could have been reasonably okay, slightly above mediocre, which is kind of what I'd strive for, especially if you've been hanging out and watching my shit. I do the absolute best I can, but I am also a realist and I know what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. But I think MC at a strip club would have been well into my wheelhouse. Anyway, we get this, and then depending on the vibe after that, that might be it for today. We'll see. It's Father's Day. Those hamburgers and brats are not going to make themselves. Honestly, I've never even used that grill. The grill we have, it's a gas grill. I've never even used it. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Appreciate that. Grateful for that. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow. If you're watching this after it is no longer live and it just becomes a blank stream, previous stream, still the same. I would appreciate that. It still helps me, makes me feel good inside. I do appreciate all the subscribers. I genuinely do. And I appreciate all the emojis. Okay. We start with clues because clues are the most informative when we play this game. Again, the game is guess in 10, which means you want to guess the animal in as few clues as possible. Few hints, right? So if you're playing this, again, and you're not on the live with us, you're watching it later, you can play along and you can even blurt it out. And maybe I'm so incredibly talented and have such great premonition that I'll know that you're guessing it when you guess it, even though I'm not live. Maybe. That's a mind fuck. Tiger Bro. Okay. I am the national bird of the United States of America. You know what? We might be able to get this one in one. That is a great hit and hint right from the start. Doesn't get much easier than that. If you think of America, you think of the United States of America, and you think of an animal that represents said Americans. What's that animal? We're gonna just go there and see if we get it in one. Let's just play around. Let's just screw around and see if we get it in one. Again, I am the national bird. So it's the national bird of the United States of America. What soars to the top? What is the cream of the crop? What is the bird? What is the flight? What is on currency, right? I think this majestic bird is on currency. I could be wrong. I think it is. But it does symbolize America. Also, fun fact about this animal. I learned this getting drunk at a bar a few years back. It only circulates within 5 miles of their nest. That is a fun factoid. That is a dad fact. You can look it up. I don't give a shit. But yeah, it will not leave its nest. It won't go greater than a 5-mile radius. So if you see one of these floating in the air, and it's one of those things when you're driving, you're like, holy shit, I think that was a blank. And then the other person's like, oh my gosh, cool, America. And then it's done and nobody talks about it ever again. It's a very short-lived spike, like seeing a Hardee's or a Take 5 oil change. You're just like, hey, there's a Red Robin, and then nobody gives a shit anymore, right? The same thing with this majestic animal. And again, I think a 5-mile radius from their nest, so you would know that they would have a nest within 5 miles. Again, there it is, Tiger Bro. Oh, we got it beforehand. Oh, I didn't even see it. Starshaw Richardson. Yeah, you got it. Shoe bill. I don't know what a shoe bill is. Is that when you repair Nikes because they got worn through? I have that issue with my old man shoes. I have that after every few months because I do about 10,000 steps a day. It wears through, and it's always the same spot on the right shoe. It's by the heel of the foot. Anyway, I digress. But yes, it is an eagle. You are correct. Starshaw. I love that name. That's a beautiful name. But yes, oh, say, can you see the eagle? The Eagles fly. And they won the Super Bowl this year. I was not stoked about that. I wish they both would have lost. It would have been impossible to do so. But I would like to live in a world where both those teams lose and nobody wins the Super Bowl because I don't like either of them. I lost a lot of money on both teams this year. But that's what happens when you party naked, I guess. So that is the game. We've dropped down to 0 populace on the stream here, which happens from time to time. That's okay. We keep the energy up, and we know we put good out. Eventually, we will get good in, or we will die trying. Like 50 Cent, but more Caucasian of a version of it, without the 3 bullet holes, too. You can look that one up, too. I believe he's been shot 3 times. It could be more than 3. I don't know for sure. Anyway, thank you so much. Happy Father's Day. I really appreciate you guys hanging around here. Thank you so much for the likes, the subscribes, the follows. If you haven't followed, please do so. I'd be grateful. Thanks for the emojis, the communication. Oh, we got another comment. Now we got more. I guess all I got to do is try to quit, and then here we go. Starshaw, which, I love your name. My favorite kind of bird... it transitions to what the fuck. I'm at that age where I give a shit what kind of bird it is, and I don't know why. I made a sketch about it. I do make original content, sketch comedy. That's what I do. Every day I release a new one. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day. I'm a father. I appreciate that. So to answer your question, currently it's the Oriole. Not Oreo, but the Oriole. I don't know how to spell it. It's also a baseball team with Adley Rushman and Gunnar Henderson. But yes, I like the Oriole. For some reason, I like the black and orange. And I am coincidentally a fan of Halloween. Maybe it's not a coincidence. Maybe it's something deeper, more meaningful. I'm not sure. What's yours? Daniel, what's happening? Keep up trying. Thank you so much. Yeah. Can't blame me for trying, right? I'm doing my best. That's all I can do. Thank you so much for the emojis and the hearts. I really appreciate that. One day you'll have thousands of followers. Daniel, you know what? I wish. That'd be great. I don't even care about the money. I just want to release shit and do shit and have people be like, oh my gosh, that made me feel better for 3 seconds. That's really all I want. It could be the stream. It could be my sketches. It could be some stupid image I created. It could be really anything. And I just want somebody to be like, I was having such a shit day. My fucking mom was yelling at me. My teacher just fucking called me out and I didn't know the answer. I shit myself at a Walmart, any of that stuff. And I was watching your chubby, funny stuff. And golly, I felt better about my life for 2.1 seconds. Thank you. That's what I'm in for. That's really what I want to do. I'm the GOAT. Yes, Tiger Bro, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. The shoebill. That's what the shoebill. So shoebill is a bird. I got to write that down. I know I have my notepad here. My life consists of Post-it notes. They're everywhere, all over, because my brain doesn't stop. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking of concepts for sketches. So in every room are pens and notepads. It's a true story. And then you just see stacks throughout my entire house of could be a line, it could be a lyric, it could be a thought, a concept, anything, a poem. Just doesn't stop. And now I've finally gotten my shit kind of together, and I've implemented baskets. And one's a completed and one's a not completed. But I will write this down because I am so curious to see what this bird is. The shoe bill. I like it. I can't wait to discover it. And it'll be like the first time. I'll either be like, fuck, that's a cool looking bird, or I'll be like, I've fucking seen those. Either way, there'll be an F word involved. You got 106. Wow. You got 676 subscribers. That's awesome, Tiger Bro. That's fantastic. That's great. It took me 42 years to get to where I'm at, and it's not. I would not brag to anybody about my progress so far. I never thought 125 days ago on February 11th of 2025 when I started this chaotic daily sketch comedy thing that right now I'd be where I'm at. I really thought I'd be further along, not making money per se, but I thought I'd at least have 10,000 subscribers. At least I'd have I don't know, fucking 500 people on a live stream. I was wrong, and it's okay. I'm trying to enjoy the day-to-day grind and not get caught up on the results or lack thereof. Or the C, you could be making up words, and I would appreciate that. I have been very gullible before on this. See, the secretary, that's, to me, sounds like a horse. Secretarius was a joke. Not a lot of gamblers here. Not a lot of, that's fine. I know I didn't spell it right. That's fine. It's a really pretty bird that stomps on its prey. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that was a possibility. I almost got shit on by a bird last week. I was filming a sketch outside, and there are two birds, both nesting. We got 2 trees on one side and 2 trees on the other. And there's probably, 50 feet between them? And they're 2 nesting birds, right? And they're both yelling at me as I just want to film my sketch. I film one a day and I post it to TikTok, and the next day I post it to YouTube. And I'm trying to film this daily sketch, and they're both just wouldn't shut up. And I'm like at my fever pitch. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've had a bad day. I've had arguments with technology because I don't know what I'm doing. And I go up to the one that's the louder one, and it was like a weird, like, almost sounded like a bullfrog, but it was a bird. And I go and I look at it, and it's just this mama with a proud fucking chest out, whatever. And I like start swearing at it. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up? Give me 5 minutes to film this. Then I can move and be out of your life. And it goes, and it literally does a 180 on the branch, swear to God, and then it shits. I'm like, that bird just tried to shit on me. Like, it tried. I'm like, unbelievable. I'm like, that's my tree. I could go and cut down this tree right now. I didn't. I am Buddhist in thought, though. A lover of all living creatures and organisms. Unless you're fucking with my sketches or you're in my house. If you're in my house and you're a spider, you're dead. Like, if I see you, there was a tick. I got fucking almost bit by a tick. That scared the shit out of me. Anyway, I digress again. Oh, Zika. Hi, if I'm saying your name right. Lovely names today. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. Ah, new. You look like a singer. Well, I don't know what kind of music you listen to, but thank you. I appreciate it. That I would be utterly disappointed if I went to anything besides like a. I'm too obese for punk rock. I'd have to be. What is that fucking like the heavy metal? What is that genre called again? Like death metal? Like I could be like do do do. I could like yell into a mic about I hate everything about big truck. I could do that, but that would be pretty much the extent of it. I do a mean karaoke rendition of "Keep Your Hands to Yourself" by Georgia Satellites. I haven't done karaoke in a long time, probably over a year. I don't go out much. There's not a lot of reason to. I don't like. Aside from the occasional Cabernet wine, red wine, I don't really drink much anymore. I took a year and 6 months off, was it? I like how I'm asking you guys the question like you'll know. 1 year, 6 months off of drinking. I thought I would lose a lot of weight, and I thought my mind would get better, and everything got worse. So I don't know the balance. Who knows? But yeah, the shoe bill, it's pretty, but can sound like you think you're stuck you should duck for cover. That's cool. I'll look at it. Like the older I get, the more interested I am in birds. I just don't know. It could be because I'm up earlier than I've ever been in my entire life. I've never been an early bird. And we're talking about birds now. But now I am. And I've never given a shit about weather the way I give a shit about weather now. Like it's the craziest fucking thing, getting older. And I don't know any real names of birds. I think to myself, I should get an app that tells me what bird this is. Like, I know there's apps that you take a photo of it and it'll like tell you what it is. But then I don't get far into it because then like the thought removed. But the thought's there. Like I'll cross the window to let the dogs out the door and I'll see a bird and I'll be like, man, I should look that up. And then like instantly it's like gone and I'm just like, what sketch am I going to do today? Temulo. Golly, I'm trying though. I'm trying really hard. Hello. I say hi back. What are you having for dinner? What's your favorite potato? I don't want to give you too many questions. When I talk too much to new people, they leave and get discouraged. I think it's my face. That happens in communication. There's been 3 people that I've had or attempted to have conversations with outside of here just by communication. And I'm not even talking about hot and heavy relationship shit. Just like human interaction. I'm 0 for 3. they've said something to me, I've said something back, I've been myself, and nobody's responded. So I guess that means I'm a poor communicator, and I will be destined to a life of no friends, which is kind of what it's been the last 5 years of my life. Not poor me, but just a realization of what it is. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm not like, fuck you, I can't believe you emailed me, I hate you. It's just like, oh, this is cool. Like, I might make a friend. Even a virtual friend would be nice. And then it just dies. Like, I don't know if I freak them out with too much information. I get too excited, I think. I don't know. Maybe I reveal too much of myself. But I'm at the age where I'm not going to censor myself anymore. Like, I'm just not. I'm just going to be who I fucking am. And if they like it, great. And obviously I'm 0 for 3, so 3 people did not like my personality, and it was too strong. I understand it. Okay, it's a YouTuber who talks about them. Yeah, oh, me. Loaded baked potatoes, that's great. I'm anti-onion. NFO, no fucking onions. I don't like onions. I don't like shallots, any of that. I have to, if you were talking, Starsha, if you were talking in reference to me, that's fine. But I have to talk about something, otherwise this would just be dead air. And I do have a wealth of experience, mainly on the negative side and shit you shouldn't do. But yeah, I mean, I have to keep it going. So if it's like stories or anecdotes about my past, that's what I have to do to keep it alive. It'd be better than just trying to say, okay, you're on a deserted island. What celebrity do you want to be with, right? Like, pick one celebrity to be on a deserted island with. I'd be waiting forever for responses because I only have like 1 people in the chat. That's all YouTube gives me. So I have to kind of selfishly direct the conversations of these. I don't mean any offense by it. I would rather be talking about you and helping you with your life than talking about my own, but that's just how it is. The birds, son of a bitch. And then I just went on this tangent about how, like, poor me, I got to talk about me, otherwise we'd have dead air. Son of a gun. I didn't mean any disrespect. My apologies. But that does pose an interesting question. If you could be on a deserted island with any celebrity, who would it be and why? You only get one. So it's you and one. So for me, I would want, out of necessity, I'd want somebody that would know how to survive and build like a homestead, right? Like, because I am not handy at all. Like, I can't fix things. I can't build things. My dad was great at it. I can't do that shit. So my survival skill level would be like 0. And I'd want a female just because, deserted island and all that. I don't know. I don't know if there's a celebrity that is female that could fucking know how to kill fish with a spear and protect us from, like, killer bees. I don't know if there's one that I would know of by name, but if you gave me, like, a yearbook, I would just pick one out based off of appearances. I know that sounds superficial, but it's a very genuine, true response. If I was female, I'd go with, like, Bear Bryant or whatever that guy is that goes in the wilderness and drinks his own pee. But I'd rather have somebody that's like less perfect at the elements and has the ability to do adult things with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this from a perversion or a perverted mindset. I'm just doing this from it's a genuine question that I posed, and I'm giving a genuine answer in response. Tiger Bro. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Golly, I don't know any females that would be like, I don't know. The image that came to my head is Katy Perry, but I kind of doubt if she was woman enough to fake going to space, maybe she's woman enough to know how to kill a fish. I don't know. I don't find her unattractive. I wouldn't pick her out of a lineup as what is that list where you have the celebrities you could smash? I forgot what that's called, like the Hall Pass, something of that nature. She is not on my top 5 Hall Pass, but I don't know, something came to light with that. I don't know what else, what other woman would be that. Anyway, nobody's responding to it, so it fucking doesn't matter. Well, we tried this before. It got me another 10 minutes, unless somebody comes along and it's like, let's fucking jam, let's talk. I'm here. I'm a man of the people. Like, I there's no clock I'm punching. I try to be punctual around 3 p.m. every day, so the 3 people that come on occasionally, they kind of know when I'm going to come on. But I don't expect anything from this. I don't get anything monetarily from this. I just do it because I love doing it and hope I can help somebody, even if they're not on live. But that's the goal. That's the goal, to be a voice and to help somebody through a tough time. So with that being said, if you haven't liked, subscribed, followed, please do so. I'm grateful for you hanging around. Oh, Keanu Reeves, that'd be a good one. I think Keanu Reeves could figure it out. I don't think like Bill and Ted version of Keanu Reeves could figure it out, but I think what's that movie that he did that he should have stopped at the first one? Oh yeah, all of them. I think all his sequels are shit, but I like Keanu Reeves a lot. I think he's a great. He seems like a great human being. But yeah, I think he would be fun. He'd be fun. Yeah. I'm alone. Tiger Bro, I hear you. Samesies. Oh, never mind. Now you're found. Didn't you get a puppy? You should have a puppy you could play with. That was one P away from alliteration, which would get a cowbell, but we stopped. Okay. So thank you so much. Again, if you're watching this, please like, subscribe, all that good jazz. I end all my live streams with this. You can say it out loud. You can say it independently. You can follow along, but I will say it directly to you. This is to you with you in mind. Something amazing is going to happen to you today. Something amazing is going to happen to you today. Something amazing is going to happen to you and for you today. I just know it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am grateful if you're a father and you're watching this. Yeah, Star Show, you're right, it's John Wick. Forgot. And I forgot the Aquaman. If you're what, I pulled it together. It took 42 minutes, but I got Aquaman. I was stumped. Anyway, something amazing is going to happen to both of us today. How about that? It's Father's Day. I'm dead. Thank you so much. Much love. I appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow, God willing, around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time again. Thank you so much. Nutty out.